Welcome to the Thorn City Syndicate Spotlight Show. I'm your host, Thorn City Podcast Guy. In this episode, 100 Grand, a creative media agency created by my little bro, Jailin Gage, Portland's #1 up-and-coming creative director. He shares his journey through various ventures and offers his insights into the world of business. We'll explore his strategies for identifying opportunities, overcoming challenges, driving growth. Music videos to photography, live events, and more, I have to say, I'm really proud of my young brother. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a business professional, or someone with a passion for innovation, Jailin's experiences will provide you with the motivation to succeed. This is more than just a podcast. It's an opportunity to gain insights, be inspired, and join the conversation today. Thorn City Podcast Guy, let's go. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Thorn City Syndicate Spotlight Show, where we network and build connections through interviews and discussions. This episode is brought to you by GMP Podcast Group. I'm your host, Thorn City Podcast Guy. Make sure you visit thorncitysyndicate.com. Subscribe for updates, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, and join the conversation today. Today, I got my little bro in the spotlight, Jailin Gage. I know him as Cheeks. So I've been knowing him since, man, it's been a while. How old are you now?
I'm 27.
27.
I can't even remember how long I've been knowing you. Since
Well, you was a little taller.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy, man. So, no, it's tight to see, kids grow up and start doing their own thing, man. And so we proud of you, man. Your boys.
Appreciate it.
Ken's his older brother. That's my bro, too. He'd go to war for me.
Man.
Anything go down, I'm calling Ken. You already know.
For sure.
So 100 grand, huh?
Yes, sir.
100 grand. Where'd that come from?
Man, bro, I started 100 Grand a while ago, man. I went to school in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I went to Morehouse for a minute, man. I was out there majoring in kinesiology. And
Kinesiology, what's that?
it's study of the body movement. I used to play sports. So it's like like physical therapy along that line. I started as a bio major, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up with that.
Yeah.
So I had to get more to my roots, man. So I started there, man. But I was in Atlanta, man. You know how Atlanta is. It's fast. It's moving. It's live, man.
ATL.
While I was out there, I had some friends that we used to try to do like create little groups and create little business ventures outside of school that we'd be interested in. And I came up with something that 100 Grand used to be called Inside PDX.
Inside PDX.
Yeah, and my goal was to highlight like local talent, local businesses, shed light on Portland, and that's what I started as. And then from there, it just grew from me being able to move around, having the access in Atlanta, moving around. I grew it from Inside PDX to 100 Grand being more of a global outlet. You know what I'm saying? A global platform for entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So that's how 100 Grand started.
Yeah. So how'd you get into the photography and cinematography?
With me starting the business, I never really had no passion in photography. I had a camera that was given to me by a family friend, and it was to utilize and help the business. When I'm doing my interviews or if I'm creating content, it was given to me to be able to cut out the middleman and not having to pay nobody. So with doing that, from just primarily focusing on like what I wanted from my business, it ended up just being a hobby. People start requesting other stuff outside of interviews and stuff that I was interested in, and then it just ended up being a hobby. It ended up being a gateway for me to be in certain rooms, and so I just picked it up as something that that I'm kind of was skilled at, turned into a hobby.
So you took it and ran with it.
Yes, sir.
Nice. And so now I see you getting into the artist management.
Yes, sir.
That's basically how I got here.
Yeah.
Started artisting your cousin.
Yeah.
Roy Moore, third twin.
Shout out to my cousin.
Man, that's my guy, man. But yeah, that's how I got into it, man. So that's a trip. Kind of full circle.
Man, what?
Really, it was today the 15th?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, today the 15th. So about 10 years ago is when I started this journey.
For real?
With Third, yep.
That's
about
crazy.
10 years today.
That's crazy.
That's a trip, man. And so, my first business plan I put together was for a music studio.
For real?
So that's a trip that we hooked up. I got you in here, and it was the first thing you said was, "Man, we need a music studio."
Man, what?
So man, they're gonna make it happen.
Crazy. That is really crazy.
Yeah. And so you really you starting how I started in a sense, but you got a little more leeway on me because you already been in business doing other things. but you get into the artist management.
Yeah.
So I wish I had something like this when I first started managing Third.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So we're gonna make some magic happen.
Man, I'll talk.
So tell me about your artists.
Man, my boy DK, man, my young cat, man, from Portland, man. Man, I randomly found him, bro. Listening to Apple Music. Just do the related artists after you might be listening to somebody that are playing some relatable artists. I was listening to a local artist, and his music popped up, man. I was listening to it thinking it was like from some out of town music, man. And end up talking with some friends, being in like a like a homie session. We are talking and somebody end up knowing him. I reached out to him, man, and just my whole purpose of reaching out to him wasn't to really be on no management. It was just to be like, cause my whole goal of 100 grand is to just be like a platform, was just to give him some, some tips and tools, or like, to help out where I can, because he's talented, So that was my, that was initially my, first, take, for him. But I ended up finding him, like I said, through Apple Music, man, just really being a fan. And man, he doing his thing, man. He just dropped his first single, Dirty World. It's out on all platforms, under Dirty Cup DK. And man, he did numbers on that, man. He did like 30,000 real views. It was going up on all platforms. He got a couple thousand views on YouTube. But this is his first.
This is first go.
And he young. He ain't even rapped before. That's how a lot of
rapping.
He just started rapping.
It's different these days. These young,
exactly,
that new wave. You can just catch a itch and get into it and put that shit on the net, and you never
be out there.
Yeah, it's like that.
He got a little partner. That's his right hand man. That No Limit J, man. He been going up too. He's a streamer, and he's fairly popular on the stream. So they kind of a dual threat. Because right now the industry, man, I was just talking to my boy Tez, man. Shout out Tez. He manages Casso. My boy Casso was in the studio last night. He was just telling me, man, like the game is so different than it used to be, because now, you used to put out, even like 5 years ago, you used to put out content, and that could be like, you put out content on Instagram. You just attack the social platforms. Well, now you have to be an influencer now. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be an artist. You got to be somewhat of an influencer. So, it'd be hard for a lot of these artists, even artists that are on, for them to, acclimate to being an influencer, because a lot of these dudes don't really have personalities. And,
they
know what I'm saying?
That's why even some of the more talented rappers, they get left behind.
Because they ain't able to adapt, to the time. So that's good for DK, man. He got his boy helping him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they doing it.
No, that's tight, man. So can you share any of your projects that you're proud of?
Man. Yeah, man. I got a few, man. But I do a lot of freelance work. I mean, everything is relatable back to 100 grand. But just this last year, I just kind of really been like mapping out and getting everything, my business structure together. So, but before that, for like the last like 5 years, I just been freelance working. And man, I got a few projects I'm proud of, man. Man, I started this thing called Vocal Report that I do on my 100 grand page. It's a web series where I go speak to local artists, anybody that's doing anything really, and just get the insight of pretty much what we're doing right now, just getting the insight of what they're doing. That's something that I have been really anticipating for a while, that I kind of just started, that I'm really proud about. Like, it was just kind of getting the ball rolling, getting things going. It was one of the first web series I dropped on my social media page that's kind of giving it some flow, so that's something I'm proud about. Man, I got an event that I'm coming up. What I'm really most proud about, man, is my event I got coming up, man. I got a festival, man, I've been anticipating for the last, few years, man, and I finally got this going, man. It's called Concrete Carnival, man. It's in June 8th, and I partnered with my boys AB and my boys Tim, they owners of Shake Bar Club and Elevate in Portland. And we got a street fest, man. We started, man. I've been working on that for so long, yeah. But that's pretty
coming up.
That's coming up, yeah. But shit, man, really, honestly, man, everything I'm proud of, man, that I do, man. I don't really see anything else. I don't try to look at anything more bigger than the next.
Yeah.
So I think I'm really just proud of being able to get up and create, man.
Yeah.
I don't really got anything in specific. But I just got a few things that I'm proud of. I'm executing on,
Nice. So that's tight. I'm proud of you, brother, man. I didn't see, I seen where you came from and
Man.
what you had to go through to get where you're going. And
Man, bro, man.
it's tight, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So you got any advice for someone who just starting out?
Man, hell yeah, man. But man, be coachable, man. Like, through this whole process, like, I just been a student. Like, I was just telling my boy DK the other day, man, I like learning. Like, as I get older, I really fall into like the learning process, fall in love with the learning process because, without learning, without being a follower, you can't be a leader. So there's be times where I find myself in situations that I really don't know like what to do or how to like execute. So just being around and being a student of the game, man, was just one thing that I had to learn. So always be coachable, be open, man, be willing to learn, man. And man, don't ever let nobody tell you no, man. I didn't have like a lot of ideas, man. I'd have been discouraged about, shut down because I didn't took other people's advice or, be thinking things are not capable of doing and end up being in position. So don't ever let nobody tell you no, man. I think those are the two most important things.
No, that's tight.
But yeah, man, being coachable, man, being willing to learn, being a student, and just, man, being and having that drive and ambition, man. It's just two things that'll get you far. Everything else, man, that line is just natural.
Yeah. Once you think you done learning, then you might as well hang it up.
Man, what?
Man.
You think you know it all? You better than the next, man. That's when shit, man, start becoming, man, an issue.
Yeah. So we're going to take a break here. We're going to get a message from the sponsor, GMP Podcast Group. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about the challenges, triumphs, and overcoming obstacles. Discover GMP Podcast Group Studios, located at 2406 East Burnside Street in Portland, Oregon, offering a range of podcasting packages to suit your needs, starting at just $49 per hour for your basic setup, featuring a Rodecaster Pro audio console and SM7B microphones, as well as options complete with camera operator and audio engineer expertise. Elevate your podcasting with multi-camera recording, plus we capture behind-the-scenes shots within the studio. Visit us at www.gmpodcastgroup.com and let GMP Podcast Studios be where your podcasting journey begins.
This syndicate lyricist exists. Don't blink one eye, baby, you just might miss history in the making from the making of this. Third, I guess it's welcome back to these words. So I'ma come well like welcome back words for sure.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Spotlight Show. I'm your host, Thorn City Podcast Guy. Got my guy Jailin in the building, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Blessed.
Tight, man. So like I was saying before, man, your mom is like my mom.
Man.
My mom, for Kingsmore Bros, a trip when my mom actually met your mom.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember what the conversation was, but my name come up. And your mom was like, my son?
That's so funny.
She's like, yeah, no, that's like really my son.
Yeah, well, my mom loved to adopt all her sons, all her kids. She loved to adopt all the kids around me. Everybody, man, say my mom like that.
Shout out to Mama Debbie.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So, tell me about one of the most challenging moments in your life, man. How'd you overcome it?
Man, bro, I think one of the biggest obstacles in life for me, man, was being able to be like, because I'm the youngest of four, I got my older brother, Kenny, that we talked about. I got an older sister named Kanitha, and I got an older brother named Trey. Well, his real name is Johnny, but we call him Trey. And he's the one closest to me. Johnny, we're about like 15 months apart. So I think the biggest challenge for me growing up was just being able to like be a mature kid, because my brother, he got cerebral palsy. He has some disabilities, growing up. And man, you would not, if you meet my brother, well, my brother, but for me, you wouldn't think that just because of the role I played for him, So just having to be a kid, but also be mature, because this is my older brother, but it's somebody that I gotta watch out for. So that was an obstacle in life, having to grow up, And then the challenge was really like separating from him, like we grew up like twins. Yeah. And then to go off to college and to be by myself and not really be around my family, let alone my brother, was just like a challenge for me. So, so I think that in life was probably like the biggest challenge for me, was just the separation from my family. But man, bro, I think like I said, just being a student of the game is just a challenge. just learning life every day is just a challenge. I think, just life in general. I don't really have any specifics because I just deal with shit every day.
No, yeah.
I deal with all kind of shit. So, and I just go from like dealing with people, dealing with shit, nigga, business, you know what I'm saying, relationship issues, man. I just think life is a challenge, man.
Yeah, that's life for you, man. You just got to keep fighting. It's always be a struggle. Keep what they always say, put one foot in front of the other, man, and keep pushing.
Yeah, as it relates to the business though, like I think that a challenge that I had or an obstacle was not really being somebody that came up as a photographer and having to learn the ins and outs of it. We talked about YouTube University, so I think that an obstacle for me is, man, just not being the person to know what to do and having to go figure it out. That's probably like an obstacle for me, man. But I'm a person that's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that's always been like that too. Trying to figure it out, and so it's always good to find somebody who knows what you're trying to do and what you've been through, man, and that can help you along the way. So that's what I'm gonna do, brother.
Man, appreciate it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen
for sure.
Have you ever thought about giving up? And what kept you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I said, man, I went to school. I come from a structured family, man. That really pushes like the like the school, pretty much. The American dream, they call it. Going to school, get a good job, and that's just what my family came off of. I'm probably the only one out of my mom's kids right now that's taking the risk on just freelance life, hanging out here just going hard as I can, for a minute. So hell yeah, man, I done thought about giving up, man, going to get a job and doing what my family want me to do, which there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially because like I did good in school. Like I said, I went to Morehouse. That's where I come from. So it was actually a shocker for everybody to see me not like finish school and have a good job. It was like, what you want to do? What? Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But then you get discouraged, like I said, after years of just trials and tribulations, man. You be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to go get a job.
Yeah.
I'm finna go work. I'm finna do it right. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, nigga thought about if you ain't thought about giving up, then I feel like, man, you ain't working hard enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't none this shit come easy.
It ain't. The entrepreneur life ain't for everybody. I always tell
at all.
You're gonna be broke. You might look like you're doing good.
Man, you're gonna be broke many a time, man. Man, probably for a long time, man. Not broke, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? But like, you're gonna be rich in spirit, but man, it shit costs, man.
No, yeah, it definitely costs.
Yeah, man.
It ain't nothing like not having to punch somebody's clock.
Man, what? Man, bro, because I think just because of that, the spiritual person I am and the type of like spirit I got, man, it's something about, man, getting up and punching that clock for me.
Yeah, well, my guy back there, he called the cubicle dream.
Right.
And having them cubicle dreams.
Man, you talking about giving up, man.
So what do you consider your biggest achievement today?
Man, I feel like I'm still trying to achieve like my biggest achievement, but I feel like my biggest achievement is just beating the odds, like beating the odds of like some of my friends, some of the people I came up with, some of other people's expectations on me, like, cause nobody's perfect, like I done had, you know what I'm saying? I done did shit, you know what I'm saying, where people might have a perspective on me like he ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna do shit, man, like. Man, I used to hoop, man. I was a hooper, like you know that.
Good.
Yeah, I hoop for real. Like that's why I really said, like I said, I didn't got phases of my life. Like I was an athlete first, like before anything, I was an athlete first. So the not playing sports no more, like overcoming that was an achievement. Figuring out I was gonna go to school, So like I feel like I'm always like still trying to achieve,
So what was that pivotal turning point when you went from hoop? And you're like, man, I gotta jump into this entrepreneurship, man. I want to do my own thing.
So I didn't want to stop hooping.
Yeah,
like I had a situation. I had a. Remember, I don't know if you remember, like a few years ago, we had a house fire. My house burned down.
Yeah.
So my house burned down when I was in high school. Man, I had a back and forth situation where I was transferred. I transferred schools, came back to my school. Man, I was trying to make the team. Man, I went to Jeff. So if anybody know here, man, Jeff is an implemented basketball program, man. They got that good. So, man, long story short, man, I didn't end up hooping my senior year, so I was kind of in a phase where I was just really trying to figure it out. You know, I really hooped, though, like I look at these cans, you know me, man, I hooped, like, for real, so, like, I wasn't one of them, like, so it was just, like, discouraging, like, you know, like, I was really trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Then, man, shout out my boy Brendan, man, Fontaine, man. He's like a peer mentor for me, man. He's from here too. He went to Morehouse.
Okay.
How I ended up running into him, he ended up being one of my coaches at SEI when I was a student at SEI. He ended up being one of my you know, like how SEI got the summer programs. The coaches. He was one of my coaches. So and you know me, man, I'm live, man. So I'm at SEI, one of them guys, you know, clowning around doing my thing, man. He's seen a lot of potential in me. He like, man, bro, you should. Because another thing too, being up here in the Northwest, you know, you don't have a lot of like HBCU recruits, you know. So I didn't know nothing about it. I mean, you hear about black colleges up here, but you know, it ain't really like ultimately implemented in our school. So he was telling me, man, you should come out here, man. He invited me when I was 16, man. He invited me to homecoming in Atlanta. I went out there during homecoming. It was popping. Man. And I'm telling you, man, I came back and I told my mom I'm going to Morehouse. I'm like, yeah, I'm going there. Like after I hoop, I was like, I'm going there, bro. That's where I'm going there. I went. Yeah, I went. I drove up to Seattle. I didn't even have the grades to get in. It was crazy. I drove up to Seattle and got a letter of recommendation from this guy named Reverend L. McKinney. You might hear him on like 1480's commercial and stuff a lot, but my uncle had a connection. He went to Morehouse. I ended up getting a letter of recommendation. Okay.
And he got you in.
It got me up in there.
Nah, that's tight, man. Yeah, ATL, man. Georgia, that's the only place I've ever lived besides here.
For real?
Yeah.
Me too.
There was so it was me, Kenny, and Lance was talking one day about getting up out of here and going somewhere.
For real?
It was like, yeah, let's go to Atlanta. Like, all right, bet. You know, me. And I told my mom, now it was probably about a month later, I was gone. And then they went to Tuskegee.
Yeah. That's right. They sure did. They was over at Tuskegee. That's right.
To Tuskegee, man. And so I got to drive through down there, and we took a trip to Florida from down there, and we stopped in Tuskegee and seen Ken and Lance down there. So they came up to ATL one time. They made me miss the Super Bowl.
For real?
Yeah, it was Super Bowl was in Atlanta.
For real?
The Titans game when the dude got stopped on the 1 yard line.
What?
So my cousin, my uncle I was down there living with, they went to the game. And so once they got to the game, they called back to the house. They found an extra ticket looking for me. And I was all in the line. They got me, man. They made me miss the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure y'all was kicking.
Yeah, we was kicking. But I would have rather went to the Super Bowl.
Man, what? No question. No question.
Man, this is tight, bro. I mean, I appreciate you coming through. We're going to take one more break here. We're going to get a message from Thorn City Syndicate, the management team. When we come back, we're going to talk about the future visions, and we're going to analyze the Portland creative landscape a little bit.
Yeah.
Introducing Thorn City Syndicate Management, your solution for brand management, social media promotions, digital content distribution, and podcast production. From shaping engaging content that resonates with your audience to amplifying your brand's reach through podcasting. We're your partners in driving success. We offer free strategy sessions and leverage our recording studio and personalized strategies to establish an online presence. Your brand's journey to the top starts with Thorn City Syndicate Management, where innovation meets results. Contact us now at www.thorncitysyndicate.com to embark on the future path of transforming your brand's future.
This syndicate lyricist exists. Don't blink one eye, baby, you just might miss. History in the making from the making of this. Third, I guess it's welcome back to these words. So I'ma come well like welcome backwards for sure.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Spotlight Show. Man, this is crazy, man. It's a trip, man. I used to babysit you, Ken. I would come to see Ken, and Ken wasn't there. Your mom had to go. Like, I ain't even watch them till Kenny get here.
Man, bro, you know how many people tell me that, bro? That is funny, bro. I remember being a kid, though. You used to work at if I'm not mistaken, you used to work at a store right there on the K. Right there, right MLK.
That was my first little business venture, right?
Man, bro, I remember that, though. I remember I was a kid, man. You had that store, man. I remember that. That's crazy.
The girl in there, she was selling lingerie, but it wasn't really doing that, and so I turned it into a convenience store.
Yep, I remember that. That was hard.
Yep, it's crazy because I just found I'm gonna have to post it on this episode, but I just found a picture of me in there. But yeah, that was my first little
business venture.
That's tight.
It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, 100 grand, man. We're going to do the 100. We're going to tell the 100 grand takeover up here, man, at GMP, man.
Come on, man. We ready, man.
That's what we're going to do, man.
Man,
I've been
told.
It's been a dream, really, for us both, nigga, since we started this to find somebody who can come in here and run this place, man, and really take it and see their vision and do what they want to do with it. But, see what we did and just build on it all the time.
Yeah. And y'all got it going up here, man.
So, yeah, this was tight, man. We came through here. I found this place on a humbug, really.
For real?
Yeah, really, yep. I don't know if you know, I met Justin, like I said, when I started doing the artist management. The Thorn City Syndicate is really the management company. GMP stands for Gaddis Motion Productions, which is the production company. And so we got together to create the GMP podcast group studio here.
Okay.
So basically what happened was, when I was working with Third, we needed a music video, and somebody introduced me to him. And so we did a couple music videos. He did a couple music videos, actually, but we wanted to do like a real deal music video and put a budget together. And so he wrote a script up for it.
Treatment.
For the treatment for honesty. No, he did the script. He just wrote a script up.
A script.
He wrote a script, and I posted an ad on Craigslist for somebody to do the treatment.
Oh, for somebody to do the treatment.
Somebody to do the treatment, and then we met these cats. They're into comics, the Panda Brothers. And so I ended up doing the treatment, man, and then we put a budget together. It wasn't cheap, man. I don't even know, to be honest, I don't know how I pulled it off. But we did, and it was the best thing ever, man. That honesty video, that was really what got Roy to go turn his life around, man.
Yeah.
Just celebrated 7 years clean the other day.
Yeah, shout out my Cuddy, man.
Yeah,
my Cuddy
doing his thing, man. So we did the music video. We did it into some film festivals. We won a few awards around the world and the United States. And then we got to go to New York for the hip hop film festival out there. And then then we came back. We was doing a Sunday night. What was it called? What was it called? Sunday night. I'll flash the picture up on the screen. We was doing a Sunday night Soul Cypher down in Jack London downtown.
Okay, yeah, I'd have been there.
And then COVID hit,
man,
and so all the music stopped. We couldn't do no more shows, man. And so during COVID, he hit me up. He was living, you see the Health Hero show there? He actually just rebranded his, it's called Tim James Unleashed, but Tim James is killing it, man. So he was living with that guy at the time. He's in the health coaching, and he sells health supplements. Okay. His business wasn't doing so well. So they decided to start him a podcast, for marketing and advertising, man. And he just took off ever since, man. So shout out to Tim, he's killing him. And he was like, man, we should get into this podcasting. I need you to do, basically, he wanted me to do what I did for Third's brand, for his brand, for the Gaddis Motion Productions. And so I said, well, we're going to do it. We should get a place.
Yes.
So I found this spot on Burnside. We actually passed on it the first time we walked through, because we was into more production stuff.
So we wanted a bigger, more warehouse.
We was thinking more bigger than that, but man, we kept looking and we didn't really find that. And we came back to this and we was like, you know what, this would be perfect just for for podcasting. And so, man, we said we got the podcast studio popping. So we've been here almost 4 years. 2406 East Burnside Street.
Hard.
Finna be the 100 grand takeover. The 100 grand studios back there. And we gonna do all kind of stuff, man. So, man.
Yes, sir.
Been searching for you, brother.
Man, and I'm here, man. I'm back. I'm here, man. I'm here,
so
man.
If you're ready to work, we're gonna put the work in, man.
Yes, sir.
And so we really need a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just being me and him. And so now it'll be me, you, and him. We got the silent partner, my guy Drew. Shout out to my guy Drew Holly. But we need a social media person. That would be first, and then we really got to get into the marketing and advertising.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing we've been missing, because we didn't have nobody to do social media. And so I liked your pitch deck you sent to me on the social media and your podcast ideas. So yeah, man, that's tight, man. So,
man, appreciate it.
We here, man. Tell me about some of those podcast ideas you got.
Okay, yeah, man. So, with the podcast, man, with 100 grand, man, I'm trying to cover all aspects, man. Sports, you know what I'm saying? Politics, food, music, fashion. So I got a podcast where I got a few podcast idea in each category that I'm starting up, man. Was taste buds in the food, where we just highlight culinary arts, go do different food cards, different people who are cooks, and just talk about their their process and their upbringing. I got another one called Fashion Forward, where we talk about fashion trends. We talk with people who's into the fashion industry. I pretty much cover every category. Game time for sports. We got Politicast for the political side, news, entertainment, and Rhyme and Reason. That's gonna be the one that we kind of start on, like the music.
Yeah, that's tight.
The music side. Interviewing artists, having people up here doing what we're doing right now. More on the music side, all kind of web series, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Once we get up in here and get this rolling, man, it's just gonna be beautiful, man.
So what do you think some of the main barriers facing the creatives in Portland?
Man, I think the outlets, man, the actual outlets, man, that give people that creative ability, man. We're a small city, so it's a small community of each thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a small community of rappers. It's a small community of creatives. Period. So I feel like for being in a small city like this, a lot of people reach their limits when it comes to like doing certain things. So I think the only barrier that we have right now is the true outlet to the direct access, the outlet for direct access to the industry. That's what I'm trying to do with 100 Grand, man, is to be able to give people that industry outlet, man, so people don't feel like they gotta like move to LA or go be living in New York or somewhere. It's right here, right in front of us. So with 100 Grand, man, we're gonna be hosting events, man, doing a wide range of things, man, to be able to knock a few birds out of one stone for people. You know what I'm saying? Give people that platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's tight. So what role do you think mentorship and collaborations play?
Man, a huge role, man. Like I said, man, being a student of the game is important. I feel like without any type of mentorship, man, I wouldn't even be where I am. You know what I'm saying? And that goes in every category. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a few mentors that help mentor me that don't even got no like business or anything that I'm doing what I'm doing, man. Just for instance, like, man, I was just dealing with a situation, like I said, man, the last few days with a few people backing out on an event. And just trying to stay level-headed, man. My boy Fontaine was just a mentor for me, you know what I'm saying, guiding me through the head process, and he don't even do nothing near what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? So mentorship and guidance is huge, man.
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of things.
No, yeah, that's tight, man. Tell me about the spot. What do you think about it?
This one, man. I think this is gonna be it, man. Like I said, I had a studio that I had during right before the pandemic, and then the building ended up getting sold by the owners. But I had a studio we ran, man, and this is gonna be it, man. Like I said, we don't really have no hub in Portland. I was just at a studio last night. I can't even think of what it's called, man. But shout them out, whatever it's called. It's out in Tiger. I know it's like right by this store called Holy Kicks, and they got it going on. But I think, man, having that hub, having that, like I said, man, having a place or having a program or outlet for people to have that direct access is too open. It's too open, you know. So, man, this building is perfect, man. What we're gonna do in here is gonna be perfect, man. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna get people that true feel where they can come to one place, man, and get what they need done.
Oh, that's all I ever wanted to do. Yeah, no. So that's tight, man. So what do you envision the future of the creative landscape in Portland?
Man, bro, I feel like, man, because Portland, it is rising. With it being slow here, it is people that is trying. You know, shout out my boy, shout out my boys Dante, the DJ, man. Shout out my boy, the Motion Boys, man. Shout out my boy AB and them, man. It's a lot of people, man, doing what they supposed to be doing around the city that's trying to make it happen. So shout them out. But I feel like the future of Portland, man, I feel like if everybody do everything the right way, man, if we unite, because we're a small city, man. Everybody can't be going against each other, man. Can't nobody got to come together. If everybody learn to unite, man, put their egos to a side, man, because if you know anything about Atlanta, everybody always say, man, they run together, they stick together, man. If we can implement anything about Atlanta, man, let's implement the us uniting, man. But I think it'll be beautiful. I think it'll be a great uprising city. You know what I'm saying? That our talent will be exposed the right way if everybody come together, man. I think the future is bright for Portland.
No, that's tight, man. So yeah, man, we need to get some people in here, man. I always envision just coming in and just seeing people working, man. And if we can get, we're really looking for some reliable people who wants to create, you know, consistently.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, man. And man, we like they said, this interview gonna be, you know what I'm saying, promoted, gonna be out there. We're gonna be posting it, man. And anybody like that know me know, like, man, if you got any type of creative ability, if you got any type of thing you want to do creative, man, get with me, man. Right now is the time, man. I got the perfect spot. We finna get out. Cause I got DMs crazy, man. Photographers, young cats, man, see me moving, man. Where can I help? But now's the time, man. Now I got everything for you, man. We got the perfect spot. So, man,
man, if we get to work, we get the money.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. So any changes you'd like to see that would enhance the creative community? The hub, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the changes, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I think most important, like I said, man, everybody uniting, man.
Yeah.
Cause it's a lot of egos out here, man. It's a lot of people, man, like, you know what I'm saying, not coming together, man, and it could be some stuff that could be huge, man.
Yeah.
I think everybody putting their egos away. That's something I really want to see, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got I'll have no doubt that, like, you know what I'm saying, people gonna create, you know what I'm saying, Portland gonna be full of it, but like, I think the ego, man. Ego issue, man. You know, I think that's one of the biggest things, man. Everybody putting their ego away, man, and bring us together.
Yeah,
that's what I want to
be the man.
Yeah, that's what I want to see, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna do it, man. We can change the narrative around here. We can do a lot of stuff here out of this spot.
Yes, sir.
Man, this was tight, brother.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. This was comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a podcast in front of the camera type of dude, and I'm around it all, man. But this was beautiful, man. This was comfortable, man.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm actually finishing up. I ain't gonna say which episode I'm on, because I don't know which order I'm gonna put them out in.
Okay.
But I'm wrapping up this season. I got one more sponsored episode I want to do. I sent you that stuff about Travel Portland. I'm gonna do an episode down at Travel Portland. And that's kind of the vision of where I want to take my show.
Okay.
How I'm gonna do that show.
Okay.
On location at that spot.
Okay.
And it's a way to, you know, to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Really, you set up shop at a business, and you do a podcast which creates content, and then you put a social media campaign together out of the content. You know, and so that gives them something. When I'm reaching out for a sponsor, you know, they say, well, what do I get?
Right.
You're going to get a whole social media campaign.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I want to do, man. And so I'm going to need some help pushing this season of my show.
Okay.
You know, so that could be a good starting project for us. And we need to figure out which one of those shows we want to start first.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the podcast.
Yeah, of course. And actually start putting it together, get the studio set up.
Yes, sir. But we're going to be full, like I said, man, we're going to be full on, head on into it, man. I'm finishing up this event. Man, this has been, like I said, this is my first event that's like serious.
Yeah. That
I'm really invested thousands of dollars into. So I'm like, man, I'm trying to make sure my I's is dotted and my T's is crossed perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Once I get this off my hair, man, we in here kumbaya.
Yes, sir.
Getting it on, man.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Man, and I'm here if you need help. You already know.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Any final words of encouragement to the listeners as they embark on their own journey? And then tell me how listeners can connect with you.
Okay.
More involved with the 100 grand.
Okay, yeah. Man, last words of encouragement, man. Just, man, stay down, man. Stay, you know what I'm saying? Stay creative. I don't even know the words to put it together, man. Just stay, you know what I'm saying? Stay ambitious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get up every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Get at peace with yourself. Because, man, you could get lost out here, man, trying to do so many different things, man. End up losing yourself. So, man, stay at peace with yourself, man, and just stay at it, man. Keep your head up, man, and keep striving. Don't let nobody tell you no. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, stay creating, keep creating, man, because that's just the way to it, man.
Yeah.
Is to keep creating. And, man, you guys could follow my my personal page is Gage, Gage .100 grand, HUNNID grand, GRAND, man. And you could follow my business pages on all platforms at 100 grand, HUNNID GRANDD. It's 2 D's at the end. So you can follow 100 Grand all them platforms, on every platform at that app right there. But yeah, man.
So yeah, man, y'all creators, y'all in the video work, audio work, photos, man, hit them up, man.
Man, anything, man. Photos, creative, any type of man, anything, man. Events, if you guys into curating events, if you into anything, man, just get with me, man.
Man, the 100 Grand Takeover, it's official, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it over to you, man. Say how I get in the studio, I'm gonna say you gotta go through 100 Grand.
We outside, man.
Yes, sir. So I encourage listeners to explore their passions, embrace innovation, and pursue entrepreneurship in their own unique ways. Appreciate you coming through.
Man,
thanks for joining us. Explore the power of networking and find inspiration by following me at Thorn City Podcast Guy. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button to be the first to know about the new releases, bonus episodes, and exciting updates. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes of Thorn City Syndicate Spotlight Show as we continue to highlight individuals, businesses, brands, and podcasters. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the Thorn City Podcast Guy YouTube channel. Follow at Thorn City Syndicate, the management team, and at GMP Podcast Group, the production company as well. And while you're at it, drop by www.thorncitysyndicate.com, schedule your free strategy session. Thorn City Podcast Guy, highlight your boy.
Yeah. Man, appreciate you having me, man.
Yes, sir.
Look,
that's tight.
What man? What power? Hoodoo.
I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Thorn City Syndicate Spotlight Show, where we network and build connections, interviews, and discussions. Until next time, highlight your boy, Thorn City Podcast Guy. I'm out.
You remind me of a man.